Well, I was actually on the bench and I was just concentrating fully on the game, mate. I didn't think twice about it.
Very good. How are you going to cope with the Hawthorn forwards on the weekend? You've got quite a few backs out by the looks.
Yeah, it's disappointing, isn't it? Alex Rance was playing some good footy and so was Luke McGuire. So I guess that just gives an opportunity to Will Thursfield, Dylan Grimes, those sort of boys, Dave Gudis to step up and make the most of an opportunity.
Have they got the goods to tackle Franklin and Ruffin?
Yeah, absolutely. They've both Will and Dylan and Dave have all shown they can play on a key forward, so I think they can, yeah.
Chris Newman said during the week he's sick of losing. Draw, loss, just sick of it. Has he passed that on to the group itself?
Oh, I think you can tell mostly with Chris after a game how disappointed he is. You can see with that draw he's devastated, and we all were. It felt like a loss. It's 2 weeks in a row now what we've been pretty close to winning, so we just got to make the most of that, and I think that'll come with experience.
Talking about Hawthorn's forwards, Cyril Rioli won't be there on Friday night. Hawthorn's accepted the ban.
Oh, they have?
Is that good news?
Absolutely, he's a star. It's just someone else we don't have to lock away, I guess. But bad news for him, but good news for us.
And yourself, Brett, a bit of a different role for you last week, more sort of midfield than off the half-back flank. Is that where you'd prefer to play?
I just play wherever Damien sees fit, but enjoyed my role playing on Brendan Goddard. It was interesting playing on one of the best in the competition, so you learn a few things. But I'm not sure what role he's got for me this week.
What did you learn out of him?
Oh, just where he positions himself, how hard he works, that sort of stuff, and how strong he is, especially when he was playing out of full forward.
How was that?
Nerve-wracking, very nerve-wracking, especially when it comes in quick. You don't want to give him too many opportunities. He kick 5 or 6 on you.
There's a lot of talk about live Friday night matches as a player. What are your thoughts on that? Would you like to see footy live on a Friday night permanent fixture?
Personally, I don't really mind, but I know my old man would enjoy it. He's sick of seeing the replays. I think the Sunday game's probably more the one that annoys him, especially the 3 o'clock one. But I haven't got too many views either way, mate.
Can those guys slotting in down back, can they just sort of go like for like and slot in, or will you have to change up the way you go about it a little bit structurally?
No, I wouldn't imagine. We've got our structures in place, and guys know what they are, or are expected to know what they are. So they should be able to slot straight in and be able to perform.
Jim last night saying that the umpires should possibly look at becoming full time. Would that make it easier for you guys? Do you think you'd see much of a change if that was the case?
Well, it's a hard game from an umpire either way, I think. I haven't really got a view either way.
How tough is it taking a kicking these days compared to a few years ago with the zones and so forth?
Well, most teams have now got nearly all 18 blokes down there in your defensive 50, so it is quite tough. But I think most teams have opted to just get it long and try and get it outside 50 and then start again from there. But if you don't, well then it's obviously nearly a score the other way.
What have you made of the Hawks' start to the year?
Well, I thought they'd been unlucky against Adelaide. Watching them, they probably could have won that. And they were very dominant in the second half the week just gone against Melbourne. But they're a quality side and they play a strong structure. So we know we'll have our work cut out for us against this week.
What's the key for you, do you think?
It's just similar to what we did on the weekend. Take the game on and make sure we work hard defensively.
You mentioned the potential inclusions down back, but would you expect Dave Asprey to get one of the key jobs in defence?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. He's one of our only big, tall backs down there after losing the other two, so I'd imagine that he'd take probably Roughhead or Franklin.
Is he up to it?
Yeah, well, we'll back him in.
Can you talk a bit about what Sean Grigg and Basher Willie brought to the group?
Sean Grigg's been fantastic. He's come in and just brought... It's funny for a guy who's not that old. He's brought a bit of leadership and what he's learnt from Carlton, especially from the likes of Chris Judd and those midfielders there. Basher's just another hard worker that especially pre-season, he probably set the standard with how hard he expected us to work and how hard he worked. So it was good.